Quarter century secret rare prices are up, and let me tell you, I bet you didn't expect to see some of the crazy value along with other pre-sale goodies for today's market. Don't make 30% of you that have not smashed the ever-living crap out of that subscribe button. Smash it so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Gamer's Choice, remember you can use discount code MGOL40 and save on your purchase over here. We have some deck cores actually up over here, which is actually not bad. You can get an entire adventure core for $55. What was that formerly for all of the crazy value? If you wanted Enchantress, they are alone $90 if you wanted to push for upgrades. So it's actually not terrible. A little Sky Striker package here for $55. You get triple Azalea, triple Engage. I mean, like, this is most of your value. Trying to pull 3 Engage from the videos looked really hard. The Punk Core sold out at $30, which you already had your Gold Pride stuff. This is insane for value. The Reptile Core is $10. That's interesting. I see that we also have Performance Pal and the little Ghost Core over here as well for $7 whole. All right, Secrets, what we got back here? Assault Synchron for $30. Okay. Duality at $20. Engage at $15. I actually wonder if this actually is probably a really good solid pickup. Zeus at $15 is also really good. Rite of Armisia at $13. Shadows Light at $8. IP at $8. Welcome Labyrinth at $8. Water Enchantress at $8. Azalea at $7. Elemental Hero at $5. Okay. Wow, these sold out. Yeah, people really wanted that. Nightmare Corruptor Iblis at $3 too is really good. Nessie at $3 is also really good. Armneos at $3, and then Entonix Hydra, $2. Okay. Now for the highest rarity stuff. A few of these have already been crated off the market, but Gauge was $200. I expect that this might actually be a little bit crazy. IP at $400. Wow. Armed Neos coming in at $100. Okay. Zeus at $230. Welcome Labyrinth disappeared at $150, evidently. Rite of Armisia 2. Lady Labyrinth at $150. Dante at $130, Quick Fix at $80. That's hilarious to me. Ptolemaeus at $80, Dark Armed at $2, the Hydra at $80, and $300 for the Assault Synchron. Wow, I mean, evidently people know what the ones that they are, or that they want, so that's actually pretty crazy. I'm actually excited for this, honestly, most out of everything here on the pre-sale block so far. So, I mean, pre-sales are all over the place for the higher rarity stuff. We don't even know what odds are for this stuff. I'm assuming that it's going to be collector's rare ratio where it's like 1 per 4 boxes. I'm hoping that it was a little bit more available in frequency, but you know, this is your spread across the board. I feel like you're getting more value, you know what I mean, as opposed to like 1 mega secret rare. So I actually think the quarter century secret looks like it's very good for what we're seeing here so far, but we'll have to wait and see. Yet again, we're missing a lot of those key details to really bring this together, but man, value. So for those of you that remember the Horus support that we got earlier in the week, a few people were like, Robbie, you really should go check out Horus cards. It's been a hot second. For those of you that don't know, Alti level 8 is just, it's already beyond all expectations, but the last sales on this were $450 and then $500 for light play first. Let me just put this into perspective for you. You're playing a very dangerous game here with this, because this is one of the most sought after alties in the game's history, especially when you're playing in the first ed department here. Yeah, lowest first ed is $1,200. You're not touching an alti first ed of this for any sort of good value anymore. And then same thing down here with level 6, the thing that allows you to level up here. 119. Wow, people went pretty ham-jam-ram with this. Near mint, first ed. Yeah, first ed of this gonna cost you 120 on up to 150. That's a lot of money for no real reason. So interesting. And then DRO4, we're not even touching that. Level 4 alti is up. And then, of course, I mean, you got Dark Horus, Metaphys Horus as well. You guys should be very familiar with some of those. This did have the Duelist League versions. You know what? Duelist League is not a terrible pickup, all real things considered. The blueberries are $9-10. Secret rares also look really beautiful for this card. Like, the secret rares are one of the nicer looking versions of this. So I did see that these do have a rapid boost up. Yeah, So that's your little Horus interactions. It's to be expected within the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! You see something like this, people lose their mind. They scrabble around going, rabble, 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 I gotta go get this now. Whether or not it has real competitive application, that's how it is. So, you remember Rukalos, right? You remember, Tier Elements gaining some, hype out here. Well, the Starlight did bump up just a little bit. The fact that, these were much cheaper. Lowest right now is 171, 182, 185. And then you spin on up to about 200 here. You had a couple sales in the very early stages of the month here. Last sale was actually yesterday at 175. So, they are moving. It's nothing like too particularly crazy, but once again, you see people, they're like, ooh, this is a little bit more available now. When you start pushing down into that, higher rarity upgrades, yeah, $5 even for the base rare copy. Okay, what else we got back here? Giant King Coach Trainer. So, this is an interesting topic right now because the Horus deck actually plays this because you can turbo out you turbo out the 3 guys, stick them under there, you get to draw 3 cards. You gotta love up to thrice per turn effects. But you also have to remember, this had Dark World applications as well. Unfortunately, hate to say this, but the card didn't really recover from all of the Dark World hype that it had going for it. Number Hunters versions, these Secret Rares are a lot of money. 15, and 12. You have the Italian copies here for $14. But let's bump on down here because there's some availability down here. You can get a common Spanish for $8.50, or you can get the Advent Calendar 2014 version, which is a super rare available only in German. Yeah, only one of these. A heavy play sold for $5, but I do have a couple of these on the market, relatively cheap. So kind of keep that in mind. All right, once again, we're recovering still from the Dark World phase of things. The market, it tends not to forget these types of things. Cheese Out. This is another one of those stupid Starlights that I keep getting told, Robbie, guess what? Cheese Out went up again. It hasn't moved up that much. They're still, I get it, they're like 230 or heading up into 230 once the last 2 are gone. Sure. But, it's not the rest of the Sword Soul stuff. Moe's are still $15 effectively. That's crazy to me. Man, Sword Soul stuff, you gotta love the value that is just in Sword Soul. Regular Moe's are $6. Regular Cheezos are also $6.50. Those went down, actually. These are $5 to $6 too for the emergencies. Yeah, both emergencies are about $4 to $5. Okay. Jing Ying's also floating around at a decent place out here. And then $2 out here as well for this. Yeah, Qingxing Long Yuns are also, these are pretty cheap. Long Dongs, dollars. Ching Ying reprints, dollars. Strategist reprint, yeah. All the rest of the Sword Soul stuff, minus the top, things that you need. You can probably get a Sword Soul core for $30 now. Also, Gemini Spark, we keep checking in on this because I keep seeing Edison format, but $10 for the Super, $5 down here for a Turbo Pack Common, and the Common from, Stardust Overdrive is $3. Okay. Also, all the Math Mech stuff getting reprinted. Hi, Equation. Still $4 for this. Super Factorial dodged, which was kind of interesting. A few people are a little bit upsetty spaghetti about this. Yeah, these are $7 right now. What else happened back here in the Mathemech department? Subtraction's pushing down to $2. Sigma's about $1.50. Additions dollars. Nabla's under $1 for, well, you gotta add in shipping. But the rest of the Mathemech department here looks like it's pretty cruise control across the board for a lot of what you're seeing here. So overall, pre-sales, Quarter Century Secret Rare is going to be an interesting thing to see kind of going forward, what we're going to expect in the overall landscape of things. But for the rest of the marketplace, there's so much happening. This week's reveals really topsy-turvied everything, and I can only imagine the crazy things that are about to unfold as well as we head on into next month. So please, leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. patrons. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.